It's live! Hello everybody and welcome to the live Game Week 7 Q&A deadline stream, yeah? Right, we got to use the clickbait thumbnail slash, make it sound like it's more important than it actually is. It's a random FPL Q&A on a Friday night. There you go then. But today, we're going to be chin-wagging about transfers or maybe a wild card. Because look at my team, boys. Flag FC, right? Not only do we have a Trent in there, which is Trent. Unlucky. He's a bit injured, isn't he? Sure, we're not sure if he's going to play. So yeah, that deserves another. Unlucky. And then, Bamford and Ayling are also red flag down the bottom for the one and only final. Unlucky. Yeah, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, innit? It's a bit wibbly wobbly. So today we're chin-wagging about trying to fix it because I might still wildcard. I might even activate it this stream, but probably not. Probably not. That's why down over there it says wildcard active. No question mark. That could all change. But anyway, how is it all going, lads? Who we got on here? Kia, hi, Bacon Boy. Look, ready for this? Oh, message pops up on the screen. Amazing. Hey, Bacon Boy. How's it going, Maximo? How's it going, Marius? Freddy? Is this a 16-hour stream? That's when the deadline is. See? Exactly. I guess we got to stream to the deadline. Otherwise, it's not a deadline stream. There we go, and guess we're streaming forever. I like it. No, if I stream for 16 hours, we won't be able to do a watch-along tomorrow. Watch-along, Captain Ronaldo watch-along, so that will be amazing. Hello, FPL Raptor, how's it going, lad? Good to see you in here. Captain Rafinha gang. Ooh, interesting. Well, if you didn't see last deadline stream by your very own Bacon Boy, I actually transferred Rafinha out when I could have transferred out the likes of Bamford. Right, now that looks like a very, very terrible move, right? But I thought Rafinha was going to miss out. I was like, Sar's going to score points. To be fair, Sar did score more points. Or one more point. So, yeah. It's not looking good now, is it? Because Bamford is still out. Rafinha this week looks very saucy against the Watford at home. So, I'm afraid you won't get the 40 points next week. Come on. No, it's fine, right? So this is the ultimate plan, right? So I'll look at my team. I'll answer some of your questions at the same time. And we will be making a transfer live right now. Okay. So, yeah, we'll get through the questions and all that, is it? Is Masala possible risk as well? Yeah. Call me Peppa Pig FC. His team is actually in the mud right now. So let's actually go through the team. Sanchez, Arsenal, I mean, Brighton at home, so it's not too bad. But it's not like amazing, is it? It's not like yes, guaranteed clean sheet. Definitely laundrette visiting, that is. Nah, not guaranteed clean sheet there. But maybe Sanchez will finally be able to make more than 2 saves. But he'll probably still concede, so doesn't matter anyway. Trent, I mean, against Man City, won't get points anyway, so basically the same, right? But he is confirmed out for this game. So, when I get to my transfer, Trent, not only is he out for this game, but he also might be out for me for this game as well. Exciting. My team is bleeding just like yours. Thankfully though, we do have, well, some of us have the wild card in our back pocket. So, I'm actually going to go through a little wild card draft if I was going to do it now. But again, I'm not going to do it this week, I think. Probably not, right? But, yeah, no, I might still do it. I might just look at my team and be like, if Shaw was definitely out. Oh, yeah, let's actually go through the team because, so Trent, he's out. Not just for me, but, yeah. Aspil over Rudiger, in my opinion. I prefer Aspil as well. Even though Reece James, he might not be out for that long. He can play the wing back. Plus, when Chelsea need a win, they're not going to bench someone like Aspil. I wonder if they're going to... Right, they've had actually 2 losses on the bounce now. Obviously, Juventus in Champions League and in the league as well. To Man City, fair enough. But if they don't go full strength against Southampton... I don't know. Just seeing Brownhill starting should make you wildcard right now. Yeah, I know. Nah, boys, if anybody's going to score this week, it's obviously going to be the Donny himself, Joshua Brownhill. You know your FPL team is properly wibbly wobbly when you have to start a 4.4 million midfielder. Who plays for bloody Brexit Burnley? Come on. Hello, Nathan. How's it going, Zodiac? Nice to see you. Yeah. Nuclear Atoms. Hello. The last game week before the sick international break begins. I know. Yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it? It should be illegal to have 2 international breaks in the first 7 weeks of Premier League, but there we are. There we go. So what are the plans? We're going to go through the team, obviously, and then I'll do a transfer live and answer your questions as well. Hello, Baker Man. How's it going, Lewis? He's Joshua Brownhill, not Joshua Kimmich. Wild card right now. No. Come on, boy. Right. Shall I say this right now? Big claim. If Joshua Brownhill right here, right, I'm going to clip this for later. If Joshua Brownhill against Norwich scores a goal, just a goal, I will get a Brexit Burnley shirt with Brownhill on the back. I don't care. I'm having to play 4.4 million Brownhill against Norwich. So if he goes and scores a goal, I will buy his shirt. How does that sound? As a forfeit. I don't know if I want to regret that already, because one, I kind of want him to score because I'm having to play him, but he's just not going to. Make it a tattoo! Right, Grant, we're all about some epic pranks here, but sometimes it's a bit too far. Sometimes it's nah. I haven't even got a tattoo. I'm not gonna have my first ever tattoo as a pile of crap. An absolute hill of brownhill. To be fair, he has been a hill of crap so far this season, with just the 9 points in 6 games. Oh, amazing. Hello, Nathan. Will you consider selling Shaw this week or next week? Oh, Shaw, voice crack. Right, okay, yeah. Let's actually go through my transfers of my team again then. So, Sanchez, good. Trent, no. Shaw, we aren't sure if he is out, right? We're not sure. Will he make it? But the fact that he's not 100% confirmed out and my team's in the mud, I would rather, well, in my situation, I'm going to keep him because Trent is definitely out. If I'm going to make a defender transfer and bring a Chelsea defender in, wink, wink, that's exactly what I'm about to do in a minute. A Chelsea defender will come in for Trent and not Shaw. Are you sure? I don't know. I think I'm sure. But, because Trent's out, so makes sense. Marcel, though, what if he doesn't play? Oh, dear. Right, if I bring in a Chelsea defender for Trent, I've got Trent, Shaw, Marcel, who, if they all play, is Chelsea at home as well. Chelsea's at home. Right, boys, this is the home game week. Every single player, apart from Sarr, who, to be fair, very good fixture for him, is at home. Hopefully the points won't be away from my team then. Hopefully the points will come home. So, yeah, Trent will be out. And then I'll have a Chelsea defender, Shaw, Marcel. If Marcel plays, that is, because Nori is back. He had a concussion in the cup game, so he definitely couldn't play last game. And Marcel hasn't been the best. No, he hasn't been amazing. So, what if he gets transferred out? And, guys, this week, hot tip. You can bench Trent and have him back next week. Correct. But for a situation like me, and some other people might be the same, we might be wildcarding next week anyway. So it's okay to transfer him out if you're going to wildcard him in next week anyway. But yeah, I would suggest if you're not wildcarding or if you already used it, keep Trent. You're going to want him. Like, you might look at the fixtures. I've kind of looked at the fixtures like, do I need Trent? And then I realised he's got a crossing fetish. He's going to get all of the points. You have to have Trent, all right? He's an absolute geese with the points. So, yeah, got to get him in. So, defensive line, very good. Yay. Salah is Salah. Doesn't matter about the fixture. I mean, it kind of does. He is versing the best defense in the league. Ask PSG that. They managed to score. Salah goals confirmed. He's going to do it, right? Salah against Man City, not too bad. Penalty taker as well. You're not going to take him out. Jota. Yeah, the team just starts getting worse and worse, is it? Not only my defenders are... No. And they're injured. Jota might not even start. So not only am I potentially down to 11 men already, I've basically got 10 and a half. Now that is a bit of a... I like it. But Jota, I mean, he's played up front. I reckon. So Klopp has played all 4. Salah, Mane, Firmino, Bobby Firmino, and Diego Jota. All of them against City twice. So maybe he'll go for that again. I actually think he won't because I think Curtis Jones has been playing very well. Fabinho will obviously play. And then probably you need like a Henderson in there. But then again, they got Milner at right back. Maybe they will want to go 4 up top. Maybe. Because otherwise, they haven't got Trent whipping in the crosses. How else are they going to score? So maybe Jota will play. And the thing is, problem is, if I'm going to wildcard, I wouldn't keep him. But he has Watford next week. Are you going to sell him before Watford? What? Literally, what? Maybe a bad idea. Ben Rama, beautiful man. Sexy man. He's going to score all the points. 3 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, even though Brentford defensively, they're not too bad. No, not too bad. Ben Rama's better. Plus, his old team. He scored against them in the pre-season game, didn't he? And it was a sexy goal as well. So maybe he'll score. Yeah. So, good fixture. Leeds. Leeds are still in the mud. Actually, I want to look at the defenders for Leeds. Is there any update? Actually, did you know, guys, if you go to status, and go down to player availability, you can have a look. Whoa, look at this. Can you sort it by team? Oh, you can. Look at this, boys. Look at this. You won't see anything like this ever again. So, 4 players out for Leeds right now. Obviously, Bamford and Ayling, because, yes, I have those 2. Thanks for reminding me. Ha, ha, ha. Very nice, very nice. Koch is injured. Boys, don't be silly. Wrap your willy. Otherwise, your Koch will be injured with a pelvic injury. Well, there, it says it all. It says it all. Oh, this guy's injured. For sure? Are you sure? For sure. Fair enough. Yeah, so that's that. So, so some of the defenders are back then, are they? Let's have a look for you, so we can actually see them all. Leeds defenders. So Thrente, he's deemed fit, is he? Okay, that's not too bad. Was your account hacked? What account? What? Oh, no, you're just having a look. You see my team. Okay. Ha, very funny. I know. Sorry, guys, to confirm. Some FPL accounts have been hacked. Make sure to change your password. For some reason, some guy hacked my account. And he gave me this proper wibbly-wobbly team. And now I'm stuck with it. Unlucky. Behave. Okay, yeah, so we got Ben Rama, good. Sarr, good, even if some of the defenders are back. Leeds, yet to keep... Actually, Leeds and Watford, both yet to keep a clean sheet. First ever 0-0. It's going to be 0-0 incoming for them, isn't it? It's just going to be. Brownhill. Oh, sexy Brownhill. We're having to play Brownhill. Aha! This is great. I'm having to play Joshua Brownhill. Oh dear. To be fair though, if I ever need to play a 4.4 million midfielder he is now, it's got to be against Norwich. Norwich have had the worst start to a Premier League season, I think, out of any team ever. So, you know what? Brownhill, he could go and score. And remember, like I said about 5 minutes ago, if he scores, I will buy a Brexit Burnley t-shirt. I'm mainly saying that because I'm confident he won't score. But also, I'll be happy if he does. Because points. First time Watford are playing Bielsa's Leeds. Think they'll get shocked as well. True. Maybe. No Rafinha. Unlucky. Well, I transferred him out last week. So that makes it even more unlucky. Thing is, right, I'm going to do Trent to a Chelsea defender. I could actually take a hit to do Brownhill to Rafinha, but Brownhill's going to play, so Rafinha would need to get over 6 points for it to be worth it, because I'm going to wildcard next week. So, yeah, I might just say. Jota to Raf and Trent to Aspi seems a fairly easy move. I would do that, but I've only got 1 free transfer, and I'm wildcarding next week, so don't want to do a hit just for 1 week. I know it could work. I know it can, but I don't know if I want to. Because what if I transfer in a Chelsea defender and Rafinha? Chelsea defender doesn't even play. And then I've taken out one of my other players and I'm back down to 10 men. He's going to get over 6 points. He might. He probably will. But I don't know if it's worth it. I don't want to be risky. Oh, I'm scared. But then up front, Ronaldo captain. Oh, I haven't got... Sue! What a lovely lady Sue is. But, Sue, we're all going to be shouting for Sue this week. Sue. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing a captain watch-along for Ronaldo tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Because it's the first game, isn't it? It's the first game. Well, hey, so when you're watching when there's about 70 other FPL tubers doing a deadline stream, as soon as you're done watching every single one of them all on the screen at once, right? Because how else are you going to watch them? You're going to watch them all at the same time. Come and join Bacon Boy at the captain watch-along for Man United. And we're going to watch Ronaldo score a hat-trick. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. Oh, I can't wait. And then to finish off the team, Antonio. You might be down to 8 men, mate. No, it's fine. Because on the bench, we got Livramento, hey! Against Chelsea. Thing is, I know he did just sign from Chelsea, but it is technically still, did he make a senior appearance for Chelsea? I don't think he did, because he's only just 18, isn't he? Probably not. Or maybe, I think that means he's probably on the bench last year. So at least he was almost there. You know, players against their old club, you just love it, don't you? So imagine if Livramento gets points. But I think what I'll do is transfer in probably Azpilicueta for Trent, because he is, well, actually, I'll go through the Chelsea defenders in a minute. And I'll answer some of your questions as well. Come on, Q&A, Bacon Boy, and I answered any questions. But, yeah. Chelsea defender in for Trent. If Shaw doesn't play, I got Livramento. And then rest of the team, a bit crap, but I just don't want to wildcard before an international break. Because I kind of want to wildcard in double Man City. And I probably wouldn't keep both. I definitely wouldn't keep both Benrahma and Antonio. And I wouldn't keep Sarr. I wouldn't keep Brownhill, and he's going to score a hat-trick this week. I probably wouldn't even keep Marcel, and he's got a great fixture this week. So, main reason is because the players that I got, I don't want to keep long-term, probably for good reason. But then again, I've been doing well so far this season. I've been doing well. 5 green arrows in a row, boysies. Even though he scored 99 points game week 1. And we're up to, as you can see, overall rank over there, 93. So yeah, shall we make the transfers? No, let's answer some questions. And then the big finale of transferring in a Chelsea player. Woo, everyone's doing that. How original am I? Woo. Right, great question by George, because that leads us into our Q&A. What Chelsea defenders are you fancying? Well, I don't actually swing that way, so I don't fancy any of them in that way. But for my FPL team, what one? So we got Marcos Alonso, the man who I thought was going to get benched every game, but turns out he's playing every game. Now, he didn't play 5 minutes the first game, not nailed, don't get him in. He missed 5 minutes. Those 5 minutes could be extra points, you know. But he has got only a goal and assist, to be fair. It's not actually amazing, but he has had very tough fixtures. I mean, 4 clean sheets against Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, Man City in there. So that is not bad at all. That is not bad. Will you join us on this 100-point season 2021? I haven't actually had 100 points in a game week this season yet. So that's unlucky. Thoughts on Wood? If you use it well, it's good. Oh, against Norwich. Yeah, it could be good as well. Chrissy Wood. Oh, Chrissy Wood. Sean Dyche says he's the best football player in the world. Ugh. Should I move Duffy to Livramento? I'm on a wildcard. On a wildcard, I would prefer Livramento as well. Yeah. Livramento's is it. Because look at his fixtures. All the green. We love those Shrek-coloured fixtures. They're amazing. Amazing. If you're going to wildcard next week, you go with Azpil or Rudiger, to be honest. Can't risk Alonso not playing. Exactly. So, yeah. Alonso. So, if you didn't see, Champions League, he actually he started against Juventus and then got subbed off at half-time. Unlucky. So, what does that mean? Does that mean he's not nailed? Does it mean he's going to start? Does it mean he's never going to play for Chelsea ever again? I don't even think Tuchel knows what it means right now, because he is a proper rotator. He does it more than Pep. He's literally like Pep on crack. He's the Pep, but with hair. So, Alonso, not too sure. But then again, I still wouldn't go for Chilwell, because I really think it's a 50-50, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he hooks one of them off at half-time if they don't do too well as well. So, even though Chilwell hasn't got a minute in the league, he did come on at half-time. He did have a full game in the Cup. His crosses are better and James is out, which is, I think, one more reason for Chilwell to come back in sooner. One, he needs to get minutes, and if anything, he needs to give him the easier games. I know there's no easy games in the Premier League, but on paper, if you're going to give somebody some minutes, you're going to go for the easier games. You're not going to chuck him in against Man City, right? So, against teams like Brentford, very bad team, yes. Norwich, not. Norwich are too good. Never mind. Newcastle, very bad team. Now, against these, I think he could get it. And if James is out for a few weeks, they're missing that crosser in the defence. Alonso's great attacking. His crosses are okay, but not amazing. Chilwell definitely has a better delivery. He could definitely get a job at Amazon. Alonso can't. His delivery's not good enough. So maybe he comes in soon, but is Southampton too soon? Not sure. I don't think he'll go for them. He has rested Alonso for the Southampton match. Is he? Is there any news? Actually, I haven't actually seen all the press conference stuff, so I'm not too sure. But I would say it's unclear, because even if Tuchel is the type of manager to be like, yeah, I'll start Chilwell this game, and then he wakes up in the morning and goes, nah, pranked. I like it. But yeah, what other defender then do we think is going to start? Azpilicueta. So I think Azpilicueta's nailed. He didn't play this game because he didn't fancy playing him, apparently. But he still came on and got an assist. And I think he's so important to Chelsea, especially when they need to win. And if they don't win against Southampton, oh dear, that would be 3 losses in a row before an international break. No. So I think Azpilicueta could be the best one to go for. But is he attacking enough? I'm not too sure. James, definitely out. Called up for the England squad. So was Luke Shaw. And we're like, maybe they're not too injured. And then Tuchel today, he must be playing for the water polo squad because he's only training in the pool. He's not good enough to play right now. So yeah, I don't think he's going to be fit enough. So Azpilicueta not only might be one of the most guaranteed, could even play wing back. I don't think he will. I think Hudson-Odoi will actually play wing back. I think they will. Anybody want to go 1 week punter on him? Probably not. He did start here. That was when Azpil got benched, maybe? Wait, did James play that game? Yeah, James was out that game as well. So yeah, that was the game. Hudson-Odoi played as the wing back. So maybe he could do that against Southampton. But if you can afford it, as I'm going to do, Trent out, Azpilicueta in. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Azpilicueta, he's the best defender in the world. Transfer is being made. Trent to Azpil. Should I do it? Is it a smash?
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Or is it a pass?
I like it.
Shall I do Trent out for Azpil? Get in the comments right now. What's everybody saying? Trent out for Azpilicueta, with my opinion, the most nailed. Maybe play wing back. And for a 1 week punt, you got to go for a defender that's definitely going to start right. Because even Rudiger, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Pass. No. I've done it. See, Lewis is on my side. Good man. Yes, of course. Yes, Azpil. Do it, because even I did it. We're here. Yes. Big smash I've ever seen. Exactly, boys. Ready?
Oh,
Smash! Hulk, get the Hulk out, boys. Because he's got it done anyway. Trent out for Azpilicueta. Transfer has been made. In before Azpilicueta benching, that would be a massive. I like it. Yeah, that would actually be. I like it. Get Alonso. Too late now. He's in. Azpilicueta's in. I would go Alonso for a 1 week punt, especially with my team. I can't afford a benching. I really can't. Because I've got 11 men on the field. Will I actually have 11 men starting and playing? Maybe not. If Shaw is playing, then it's great, because I got everyone, and then Livramento can be the cover. If Shaw isn't playing, I've still got Livramento, so I've still got an 11. And I know it's not amazing, but it's actually not too bad. Or is it? Probably. So I've gone for Azpilicueta because I think he's going to be the most nailed. He came off a 60 in the Champions League, so he's had a bit of a rest. And also, he's a leader. They need to get a win right now. So he's definitely going to play. I think he'll play 90. Could even play wing back as well. Because his crosses are actually very good as well. So even though he might not be attacking, he might be playing as the outside centre-back. Azpil is the boy. Imagine if Azpil gets benched this week. Don't even prank me like that. When are Chelsea playing, actually? They're playing at 3 o'clock. So we will actually find out if Azpilicueta is playing during the Man United game, during my captain watch-along. Guess you'll have to tune into that one. There you go. Will you activate wildcard next week? Yes. So, as you can see down there, wildcard active, no question mark. If Shaw was 100% confirmed out, and if, I don't know, if like Bruno Laga said Marsal's not playing, and then Klopp said Jota's not playing, I would definitely slap that button. This button right here. This button right here. You're teasing me, you naughty, naughty. You're teasing me, you naughty, naughty. No. No. Next week. Calm down, boy. Calm down. Next week. Shall I actually go through my draft of it? I think I will, actually. I think I will. So, if I was going to wildcard this week, I'd want to keep the likes of Ben Rama, Antonio. I think I will keep Antonio next week still. But I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't think Aspil will play right wing back. Right, he probably will play right centre back mostly, but I think he's more nailed. Antonio or Bruno captain? I would go Antonio out of those. I wouldn't be surprised if Brentford got a win or got something out of West Ham, but I think Antonio's gonna be. Then again, Bruno's on penalties, so maybe it's not too bad. I would probably go Antonio out of those. I would probably go there. Right, how come you didn't get Rudiger? He's most likely to start. I actually think Aspil is this game, just because of Reece James being out. Because, you know, he's got 2 positions to play. I think they'll probably just go either Alonso, Chilwell, Rudiger, Thiago Silva or Christensen, and Aspil. Maybe Christensen, Thiago Silva, both in the middle. Obviously, Christensen over to the right. And maybe Aspil as a wing back. Maybe. 4 big defenders on a wild card, maybe. So let's have a quick build. If we were going to build a wild card, if I was going to do one this week, I'd actually leave out Trent. So I would actually go, all right, get rid of you in the bin. I can't hit across, apparently. In the bin, got to keep Brownhill. He's the best. Jota can go out. Sarr, I would probably get rid of Sarr in a wild card this week and next week, just because, yeah. I remember the start of the season when I said, I don't actually rate Sarr that much. He won't get more than 5 goals. He's already got 4. And I want him to score this week. So you've got 1 more goal left in you, boy, and then you're out. What's your transfer this week, Streaky Bacon Boy? You obviously weren't here about 2 seconds ago. I just did Trent to Azpilicueta, right? Best captain this week. It's tough. It's really tough out here. I would go for, if I had Lukaku, I would go Lukaku. Maybe Jimenez or Antonio, as Hafiz says. I think they could be. But Ronaldo, it's Ronaldo. Plus, it's Ronaldo. And that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know, really. Yeah. Cannot wait for this weekend when Chilwell starts. Imagine. Some people are even captaining Alonso. They're not backing down. They're going for it. If he goes and things. Thing is, I do think one of them, I think they might even get 45 minutes each, which is the worst case scenario. So, wildcard or not. I'm not wildcarding this week, but next week I will. So, but if I was wildcarding this week, it would look a little something like this. So I would actually go double Man City, double Chelsea, but then leave enough money in the bank to go for Trent. So I would go that defense. 4 defenders at the back. Big at the back. I don't mean like us big bunda like Eden Hazard. Big at the back defence, alright? Are we all sleeping over Vardy? Jamie Vardy's party is non-stop. Actually, let's go to the forwards. Jamie Vardy's party, he's got the second. He's only 7 points behind Antonio. Antonio is 44% owned after a red card. Vardy, 13%. 5 goals. Is that the joint most? Yeah. Are you mad? But problem is Vardy's price. He's a bit pricey, isn't he? It's a bit pricey. So, yeah, the thing is, though, their fixtures are actually pretty good. A team like Man United got some defensive injuries. Not too bad. Brentford probably beat Leicester right now. Arsenal, he loves scoring against Arsenal. Leeds, a game suited to him to a T. Chelsea, not the best. But then Watford, Southampton, Villa, Newcastle, Spurs. Those are all pretty good. So maybe here could be a better time. But I think he's actually pretty good. Possible game week to wildcard, ignoring game week 7 and 8. If you're going to wildcard but you don't want to do it anytime soon, I would probably go for around game week 14 or 15. Just because, look at this Man United run. I haven't seen a run that good since Mo Farah. Look at it. Green. Brighton, on their day, it's a green. Green. Villa, oh well. No, that should be a red for Man United. Villa just beat them. I like it. But, very good run. So I reckon around 14 or 15, because I think those switch. Do Liverpool's get really good, or is it really bad? No, Liverpool's get really good. If you haven't, maybe you want to get a Jota back in. Maybe a Trent if you get rid of him now. Thing is, if you sell Trent, you probably can actually go till around 14 or 15 without him, especially if you're wildcarding later there, because, I mean, they're not bad, especially a player like Trent. I mean, he went and scored like 24 points against Leicester like 2 seasons ago. He can do it against anyone, and that was when Leicester were like almost top of the league, so, yeah. Nathan, if you have to give the captain armband to a differential player, who will it be this week? All right, have a look at the fixtures. If you had to really give it, somebody did just say a Rafinha captain. Rafinha would be a good shout. You know what? I would actually go for big boy Chrissy Wood. Only because Norwich have conceded something stupid like almost 20 goals. The worst in everything defensively. Don't look like they're getting better. And Chris Wood, best ever striker. Burnley have actually looked slightly better the last few weeks. I mean, not slightly better to get results. I mean, they did draw against Leicester away. That's pretty big. And Wood also didn't score, so there you are. But he's on penalties, so maybe. I have 5 playing defenders. Is it worth -4 just to have a Chelsea defender? If for the long term, yeah, because 1 clean sheet, you got it in the bag. 1 clean sheet. But then again, if you can wait next week, it's not that big of a deal. It depends on your defenders. If you think any of your defenders are going to score points this week, you might as well wait 1 week. But, you know. Can you do a wildcard draft with Trent still there? Make 3-4-3. All right, let me do this one without Trent. And then I'll have a play around while I answer some questions, all right? So, if I was going to wildcard this week, I would do this. Back 4, double Man City, double Chelsea, including double City against Liverpool. Probably bench 1. Then I would probably actually go for... Let's have a look at the midfielders, the fields of the mids. I would go for Gallagher. Really impressed by him. He was on loan for Swansea, so I watched him a few times, but he didn't even score a goal for us. 6 months, what a fraud. But this season, definitely doing very well. Palace, I actually rate Palace, you know. And the fixtures, they're not amazing. They've got Arsenal here, they've got Man City here. But Newcastle, Wolves, Burnley, Villa, Leeds, they're all games I can see Villa get a goal or so. Maybe not the best of fixture to get a result. But remember in FPL, if a big team concedes goals like a Spurs, it's easy to target. It's all good. How nailed is Christensen? About as nailed as a screwdriver. I don't think he's that nailed, but I think problem is Tuchel will give some defenders a bit of a rotation. I won't be surprised if the likes of Chalobah, where is he? Chalobah, he played there. He's actually played pretty well as well. He scored a goal in that game as well, didn't he? Absolute screamer. So I wouldn't be surprised if in this run he actually does get 2 or 3 games. Which sounds good. He's only 4.8, could be one to go for. But that means the likes of Christensen, Silva can't play every game. He's going to play Champions League games, but he's still going to play some Premier League games. Rudiger has been nailed. Does it mean he's going to play every game? Maybe he finally gets a rest. I think Rudiger deserves a rest. Played every game here and in the Champions League. And in Champions League. So he could be one. Do you stress over detailed stats or eye tests and basic data is enough? Do you stress over detailed stats? Or is eye test and basic data enough? To be fair, yeah. I think you can win FPL without watching. And you can win FPL without looking at stats. But it's just what works for you, isn't it? Because, you know, it's just how it goes. Like, the winner 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Josh. He said he didn't watch a football game until Christmas. And he ended up winning it. Was it last year? Was it last year? I actually can't remember. No, it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, yeah. Yeah, so Rudiger is up in price tomorrow. Would you go for him just for that? It could be a reason to go for him, especially if you're going to have him in the wild card. Is he actually going to go up again? He only went up this week. It's because he scored this 14-pointer, and he... Yeah. I think ITAS and basic data... It's enough to... So you can probably get a good rank, a great rank in FPL, top 5k, probably even pushing top 3 to top 1k. Probably just by looking at the points, honestly, if you get it right. But I do think if you're going to win it, you do need some extra things. Obviously, you need luck. Luck doesn't exist, by the way. It's just a way to describe if something's gone your way. But if everything goes your way, then yeah, You can win it without any of these extreme stats, but that's all you've got, right? You've got to use all the information in front of you, so why not go for it? Mount's price is dropping. Yeah, he's fit to play. Yeah, that was something. So Mount, he's unflagged as well. He's not flagging anymore. Mount is confirmed fit to play. Yeah, he did have 2 assists in the first 2 games. I think they were one of them an FPL assist. I think it was. No, did Jorginho score? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was a deflected shot or something, because I don't remember. But I think Mount will come back in. I think they need some creativity. I won't be surprised if they go Mount and Ziyech. Or maybe Hudson-Odoi on one wing, Mount, Havertz, Chilwell, Alonso, and have They need some more support and creativity for Lukaku, because apart from the Arsenal game, he's actually not been involved that much at all, has he? Not been that involved at all. What I mean is, you don't need XG if Ronaldo was left foot and all that shit. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't just choose a player just because he's got the XG and, you know, all the other stats, but it helps, you know. If someone like, I don't know, if someone like Loftus-Cheek played a game for Chelsea and he scored a hat-trick, but he only had 3 shots, 2 of them was deflected, one of them the goalkeeper slipped, then stats would, you know, show you that might not stay up, that might not keep up. So it's not to say you should always go by stats, but it just gives you a bit more information, you know, especially XG. It just gives you the context of how good shots are, the opportunity of shots. If somebody keep getting a good XG, more likely to keep getting more. Not guaranteed, but more likely, and that's what you got to go for. Bowen, a good move. Bowen's always a good move, only because my surname's actually Bowen. It's not Bacon, exposed, but there you go. Now, I don't know. I wouldn't go for Bowen. Has Bowen actually got any points this year? I'm very curious of that right now. West Hammers. Where's the Hammers? Bowen, he scored last week, didn't he? Oh, no, he's got 2 assists in the last 2 games. Yeah. Remember when everybody was going to go Bowen? I remember some people had Bowen over Antonio in some of their Game Week 1 drafts. And there you go. All right, most important question, the Q&A. Snog, Mario, Void, Dyche, Arteta, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? This one's one I'm going to have to think about, right? Snog, Mario, or Void. The baldy Brexit man, Shawnee Dyche. Mikel Arteta, the Lego hair-looking geese. Or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Is he at the wheel or he's in the boot? Because he's definitely not controlling the vehicle he's driving right now. I would probably... Thing is, I feel like if I marry Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'll tell him what to do. Isn't it Shag Mario Void? It is, but... It is actually... The original was Snog Mario Void, but... A PG channel, we never fucking swear on this channel, right? So, yeah. Snog, Mario, Void, Deutsche. I reckon, marry Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because he'll let you do whatever he wants, right? He's a proper simp, I reckon. He's 100% a simp. I'm going to have to avoid Dyche, because if I let him snog me, I feel like I'll never, ever want to live again. I'll be like, no. And I feel like Arteta, he can give me a bit of Spanish juice with his... Why did I just say Spanish juice? Spanish spice is what I meant to say. With a nice little kiss, you know. So, there you go. Welcome to Nathan Megan FC FPL, where we just have a bit of fun, and that is all. There we go. Okay, yeah, so carry on building this wildcard. Back to FPL, the more important stuff. Yeah, I would go for Gallagher. I didn't even chuck him in. What a cheeky scrub. Let's go back to midfielders. Are you wildcarding? No! Can't you see on the screen? Wildcard active. All the way down there. Whee! It says no. Next week. I might. I'm still tempted this week, not gonna lie. Because 1, my team's in the mud. 2, I'm gonna wildcard next week anyway. So, realistically, I'm probably gonna have a bad week this week. And then next week's gonna be the same team as I'm probably could have this week. But 1, I don't want to do it before the international break. 2, some players could backfire, the likes of Sarr, Benrahma, Antonio. So I'm gonna leave it. And maybe Chelsea if Chelsea are really bad against Southampton, Lukaku can't get in the game at all. Maybe even keep Ronaldo over Lukaku. So there you go. Maybe. Nathan has a fetish with Arteta. Behave, yeah. Behave. PG channel, none of that. None of this Spanish juice. 93k, nice. I know, it's going pretty good this season. I actually finished last season at 93k. And we're at 93k after game week 6. Hey! Hopefully, we can build on that. Bob the build up. Building blocks are there, lads. Wildcard next week. I think wildcard next week is going to be quite differential. The players might be the exact same, but if something crazy happens, like if there's a big injury to one of the Liverpool front three, hopefully not for their sake, but in terms of FPL, what if Jota was nailed? If Jota was nailed in bad fixtures, I'd just keep him. So there you go. Welsh bacon meets Spanish chorizo. There you are then. There you are. I like Spanish chorizo, but not Arteta's. And that's all for that conversation. There you go. Okay, yeah. So in this wildcard, if I was going to wildcard this week, I wouldn't go Trent, because you might as well not go Trent and maybe get him in next week if he is fit. Because even though it's right, are people bad at maths? People said, right, Trent is out for 3 weeks, so we'll be back by game week 8. I don't want to, but game week 8 is kind of in 2 weeks. 2 weeks and, a few days. That's more than 3 weeks. If someone says you're out for 3 weeks, you're not going to be back in 2.5 weeks, are you? You're going to be out 3 weeks and a bit, probably. So I don't think he'll actually be back for Watford. And also, Watford is a game they can rest him in, right? With a muscle injury, you don't want to rush somebody back. I actually think Trent could miss out then. But that is another reason not to wildcard now, because what if he is back and you don't have a way to get him in and that game? But this wildcard would do something like this. Bamford would be either a Jimenez. Watch this, though. Watch this, boys. Watch this. This is going to be incredible. You're not going to believe your eyes when you see this wildcard. Because you do this. Oh, I haven't got enough money. Then you do this. I thought I messed it all up. And then you do Armstrong for the long run. Because if you play fixtures, Armstrong is actually a better pick than Antonio. Not to say he's going to get more points, but I do like to play the fixtures, especially somebody as low as 6 million. And then he allows you to get in a cheaper Douglas Luiz. And then you play a 4-3-3. Actually, look at this. Oh, look at this. As long as Rafinha didn't go up. Oh, look at this. Double Chelsea, double Man City. You keep Salah, Lukaku, and Ronaldo. Armstrong, Gallagher, Rafinha can stay. Gallagher, great fixtures. Armstrong, great fixtures. How sexy is that? Now that deserves some Spanish juices all over it. That is pretty sexy. You're probably like, no, not really. You haven't got Antonio. You haven't got a way to get back in Trent. Yeah, it could be a bit of a... I like it. Fair enough. If you don't like that, I wouldn't go for something like this, actually. The thing is, I'm in the camp of trying to keep Ronaldo, mainly because we're not going to get our wildcard back for 17-18, but we're not going to want to use it till at least 20, maybe 30, depends on the doubles, you know. You got to look here. I understand people want to go Ronaldo to Lukaku now, but looking ahead, how are you going to get to Ronaldo in game week 14-15? You say, oh, you get rid of Lukaku. Okay, fair enough. Are you going to get rid of Lukaku when he plays West Ham, Leeds, Everton, Wolves, Villa, Brighton? I mean, you can. I mean, Liverpool, Man City there. Yeah. Spurs, yeah. But it's not that easy, you know? It's not that easy. What Salah's like, though? And then Salah's are amazing as well, so you've got to keep him. You've got to keep him. Brownhill, really? Oh yeah, we've got to keep Brownhill on the wild card. He's going to score all the points this week. Definitely not biased because I have to start him this week, but there you go. No money for Trent. I know, this draft doesn't he? I think Tony is better than Armstrong. I agree. And Tony, you know what? I know a lot of people fed up with Tony because he didn't score in the first 2 games, but he's gone down to 6.3. Are you mad? But he's now got 2 goals, 2 assists in his last 4 games. That is bloody lovely. That is very, very good for a 6.3 million forward on pens with fixtures this good. So, there you go. Salah is the definition of fixture proof. Salah needs to stay. Salah season keeper. Although African Cup of Nations is this year during the season, which I believe it's around game week 20 or so. So around, I think it's around here. It's around, is it January or is it December? I think it's January, actually. The entire of January is actually the African Cup of Nations. So he's going to miss these. He's going to miss these. Maybe that's your way to get back in Lukaku, because around 20, is that when his fixtures were good or bad? Oh, no, that's when his fixtures are bad. Oh, okay. So around there, you need some plan moving ahead, you know. How are you going to get Ronaldo back in? So, yeah, if I weren't to keep Ronaldo, I would go Tony and then Antonio. If you can keep Antonio, you got to. Even the fixtures are bad. He is so underpriced, you got to, right? You got to. It'd be very rude not to. And we got 4 million to add. Wow. Right here then, we can go Jack Grealish. Maybe. If we go, wait, actually, if we do... Okay, so if I was going to go 4-3-3, then I would get rid of... I would kind of want to keep Aspil over Rudiger, you know? And I'd probably go Cancelo. So if I was going to do... No, if I was going to do a 3-4-3 but keep Trent, I'd go Trent. I would probably actually... I would go Ramsdale in goals, actually. Ramsdale. I need to be careful what I type because it's auto-filled on... Whatever. Don't auto-search the XX hub. I've never typed that in my life. What do you mean? I actually like the looks of Tomiyasu, you know. Wait, how is it hanging? My dude's FPL Boney is in here. FPL Boney, my mod, is actually here. He's doing his job. African Cup of Nations is cancelled. Wait, is it actually? I haven't heard this. Between Game Week 22 and Game Week 23 is AFCON. I think it's an entire month. Plus, are they going to go into a tournament or go straight into a tournament and then come straight back? Are they going to be allowed to have a bit of a rest? Maybe. How are Liverpool going to cope if the AFCON does go on? Salah and Mane both missing out. Liverpool's front three for 3 games is Origi, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Jota. Yay! Amazing. Nah. Alright, yeah, if I was going to walk out like this then, what defender? I wouldn't mind chucking in a Chelsea defender. And I wouldn't mind chucking in Alonso, hoping to play 3-4-3. Hoping that one of them misses out. But then you got 7.4. Can't really get a Grealish then, though, can you? That's the problem. Well, you don't have to get Grealish, but... Or you could go Jimenez. Thing is, though... see, it's hard. It's hard with a wild card. I'm not even going to go about it anymore, because I don't want a wild card, and I don't want to tease myself into it. Okay, Jota, best player. To be fair, Jota might be the best player in the world, and that is why we got him against Man City. There's no other reason I'd have him in my team right now. Any suggestion for a 6.4 mil mid? We will have a look, my friend. 6.4 million midfielder. I wonder... What are you doing, Bacon Boy? Oh, you can't even see these drop boxes, can you? Anyway, what are you doing? 6.4. So, long term, how much is Saka? Saka's 6.3. Long term, Saka's pretty good. But I'm looking at Arsenal's fixtures, and I'm like, are they actually that good? Especially defensive-wise, I don't think they are. Brighton are actually scoring. Brighton exceeding XG. What is this? But they are Brighton and XG Albion. They never do that. Are you mad? Palace, they can score goals. Villa, they're getting better. Leicester, although a bit crap, they do have a Jamie Vardy. Watford, okay. Liverpool, it's not the best defensively, but attacking-wise, I think there's some goals to be scored. So Saka for 6.3, longer term, yeah. If you can't afford Rafinha, then... Unlucky! Imagine transferring out Rafinha last week when you got other injuries in your team. Could never be me. I must have got hacked. Must have. 6 million Lookman. Trust me, I watched him play last week and he's going to go big and everyone will be talking about him. You heard it here first. Rob. I have heard it here first because honestly, I don't think I've heard a single geezer suggest him. So Lookman. He's been playing has he been playing on the right wing and the Barnes on the left? I think so. Obviously on loan at the Fulham last year. He looked very good and still only got 4 goals, 4 assists. That is the problem with him. Maybe in a Leicester team he can get more. But Leicester's fixtures are actually pretty good. Palace this week, maybe some goals. Man United, Brentford, Arsenal, Leeds, Chelsea, Watford, Southampton. Especially past Chelsea. These 4, 5. Yeah. And he's only 6 million. Another reason to not wildcard this week. Wink, wink. I'm just saying that because I don't want to. One game right wing, yeah. Thing is, he played left wing a lot. Last year for Fulham and all that, didn't he? That's his position. Free to join if you want. What do you mean free to join? I didn't invite you to join. You invited yourself on my own channel. I don't even have it set up, so no. Like it. Or unless you mean you. Should we have a look at FPL Boney's team, right? I'll have a look here. Don't look at his real name. Don't expose him. Blink when it though. FPL Boney's team. Oh, it's actually not too bad. He's got Dennis Jimenez. He's got Salah, Jota, yeah. He's got Rafinha, Ben Rama. That doesn't. Oh yeah. I just remembered. FPL Boney. He's wild carded. We're a cheeky scrub. We got Diaz at least. Get a Chelsea player in for sure. I would. Get a Chelsea player in for sure. How much have you got in the bank, son? You got 0.5. You can't afford Aspil. I would go Rudiger. Rudiger for sure for your team, boss. Rudiger for sure. But yeah, my transfer's done. So let's just have a look at some. Anyone want some tasty boogers, Nathan Bacon? Boogies? Want some boogers? Boogers? What do you say to me? Rodgers got his first ever boo from the Leicester fans when he took Lookman off his Burnley. Wow, really? Thing is, what is happening to Leicester? They usually start the season off very well. And then the end of the season tail off. But this time, after like 3 seasons of doing that, they brought it into the start of this season. So it's a bit of an ODR. I have 2 free. Well, definitely short. Definitely Rudiger for sure. And then maybe keep one next week. 2 next week. I don't know. Keep Ronaldo. Depends. If you're going to wildcard soon, next week, then yeah, keep him for this week. If you're not, I wouldn't say it's a bad decision to go Ronaldo to Lukaku this week. I think Southampton is a better fixture than Everton. Although it is Ronaldo and he probably could still score a hat-trick even though Man United are proper wibbly-wobbly. So yeah, no, I would probably think. Rudiger rises in price tonight. I suggest you make the move tonight. Yeah, if you're going to get in Rudiger, apparently he's on the... I swear he rose this week. And he's rising again. He must have taken a Viagra with all this rising. Fair play. How about Conte's comment that Chelsea don't know how to use Lukaku this year? I agree. This is a test for Tuchel. The Tuchel test. The first game has been the only game Lukaku looked very good in the Chelsea team. And Tuchel said they didn't even tell Lukaku or the other teammates what to do. They thought, chuck him in and just let him do his own thing. And then since they've actually been training with him and having some extra tactics, they don't know how to use him. So, yeah, there you go. Conte, very good manager. That's the thing. Mourinho couldn't get the best out of Lukaku. Maybe that was more of just the other players at Man United as well. But Lukaku, although he did well, is he actually going to do amazingly over the next 5? Thing is, Southampton are a team. Team is updated. Well, I can't look at your updated team. What an absolute cheeky scrub. FPL Boney think I can go on his team and look at his live transfers. I obviously can't see your team until after the deadline, you cheeky scrub. Alan is a bench player. I think he is one of the better. Right, let's do the very, very, very fun, exciting things of looking at bench midfielders to go for. Way. Right, if we go here. So Alan has got... Alan! 2 assists! 2! Lukaku was not in shape at United. He was lazy and overweight. Maybe. Well, overweight. I don't think he was overweight. For a footballer, maybe, yeah. But I wouldn't say he's lazy. Did I tell you to look? Well, why are you telling me your team's updated then? Scrub. Is it worth straining to keep Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Antonio? Good question. Is it worth putting the rest of your team on ropes? Proper... I can't think of a word. Proper in the mud. To try and keep Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Antonio, and a good defence. And right now, I was in the camp of... Yeah, keep Ronaldo, mainly for game week 15. But I think you probably get more out of it by... I think you just get more by getting rid of Ronaldo. I think someone like Tony actually could score more points than Ronaldo over the next 5 or 6 weeks. I can't believe I've actually just said that, but I have. There we are then. So in that fact, you might as well use the money spread around and then maybe have some sort of idea of how to get him back in. Maybe you get Grealish and Lukaku, and then you drop down Grealish. Maybe you get Grealish and Lukaku, and then swap them for a Greenwood and... Or maybe a Pogba and Ronaldo when their fixtures turn around. Bacon boy, you're onto something. That's actually a very good idea. The reason I keep mentioning Grealish, right, let's have like a 4.6 million mids. I swear, I'm all over the place, lads. There's so many questions. How do these guys cope with so many? Right, okay, best bench midfielders. Alan, 2 assists. Douglas Luiz, though, has had some good stats. And when Villa have been playing their formation, they have been playing a 5-3-2 or 3... Yeah, it's a... Or 3-5-2, whatever way. I always say 5 at the back when it's wing backs. I don't care Chelsea 3-4-3. Nah. It's always 5 at the back in my mind, right? So yeah, Douglas Luiz, when playing in that formation, has been pretty good. He's given a license to move forward, you know. He's passed his theory, and now he's practically getting the job done in there. 2 assists in the last 2 games. He's on some set pieces as well. Probably not long term or forever, but there you go. Douglas Luiz seems good. See, A rules. That is good rule. Number 1 rule, A rule. Douglas Luiz good. When will you know for sure if Shaw is fit or not? When the team lineup comes out. There we are then. Maybe because Man United is the first game, get on the FPL Twitter. There will probably be team news. A lot of fake team news. Maybe some decent team news. Thing is, something like Luke Shaw, we might actually be able to see the team that travels. So even though we don't know the lineup, if someone says Shaw hasn't travelled, then that's probably a good indication that he's not going to play. Still not guaranteed, right? Has that ever happened? He's not in the squad, and then he comes in his moped later on, like, I'm ready to play for the game, hey! So, imagine. Watch out for these hackers these days, man. A lot of stuff being sold on the black market, even the IP and stuff. So don't bring in Thiago Silva, because very dangerous and bad. And, wait, who's Steppentella? Or is that Thiago Silva's full name? Fair enough. The Brazilians, their names are interesting. Rafinha's name isn't even Rafinha. It's Rafael Diegos Biola. Wow, amazing. What? Yeah. All right, okay, so we've been going for an hour. I'll keep going for a bit, but my food's going to be ready soon, so I can't go for too long. I'm having burgers. On Twitter, I see so many fake news, even more than TV. I was about to do a Donald Trump impression. Can I even do it? I'm not even going to try. To be fair, he wears a wig, doesn't he? No, this isn't a wig. What do you mean? Bacon Boy, would you get Chilwell for a 1-week punt? So, I've gone for Aspil as a 1-week punt myself, only because I haven't got a bench. I think you can risk a Chilwell and an Alonso, but... And because if it pays off, because of the fact that it's not clear, especially Chilwell, what is Chilwell's ownership? I'm going to say... Chilwell's ownership in the game right now is going to be like 2%. And that was all players who haven't touched their team since Game Week 1. Why am I looking at total points? Let's go by price. Because Chilwell's dropped 4 times. He's 3% owned. 3.5% owned. 3.5% of those players don't play FPL anymore. Right now, before this game week, he's probably actually 0% owned in active teams. But it could go up. So, bear that in mind. Please do Ronaldo goal celebration. Sue. I've heard good things about her, mind. This Sue lady. Ronaldo keeps shouting about her. She must be pretty good. Fair play. I don't know what she does. Maybe some naughty stuff. Whoa. Like... have an FPL team, that's proper naughty, and have all the flag players that come on. Best 5 to 6 million midfielder. I actually like Smith Rowe for the long term. Below 6. Gallagher is my choice, though. Gallagher is my number 1. I really like Gallagher. Antonio's next 10 games, majority of them are against teams that have the lowest expected goals conceded. Is that a concern for Antonio? I have seen that, but a team that produces a lot of XG is going to cancel that out, because teams like Everton haven't faced that many big teams. Spurs definitely don't have a good XG. Villa have been good defensively. Brentford got some goals conceded in them. Liverpool look like they concede in every game. I think a player like Antonio, this price is not what he is worth. When he is fit, he gives a lot more than this value. So I think you should keep him in, mainly because, look at this. Game week 18 to 22. Norwich, Southampton, Watford, Palace, Leeds. Oh, amazing. If you don't have, thing is, by then, you're trying to get all the Man United players in. You're trying to squeeze Lukaku back up to Ronaldo. You're going to have to suck the life and soul out of your team to try and get Ronaldo in. Try and get Antonio in. So I think it's worth keeping him. At least for now. He might get injured next week. He might do. Oh yeah, FIFA stream when? As Marius says, as you can see below me, subscribe to my new FIFA channel. Top link in the description. I am creating some FIFA videos. Bit of fun. Nothing serious. Actually, Marius and some other people who have been to my FIFA streams, I'm not actually going to be doing FIFA streams anymore. I'm just going to do videos because I just don't have the time, and videos I can do whenever I want. So, FIFA videos. I've done FPL FIFA as well. Actually, shall I show you? Shall I have a quick browse? Don't show my search history. Near making FC FIFA, as you can see right here. Look, FPL FIFA. Oh no, you can't see it. FPL FIFA right here. Best ever video, that is. I recreated my FPL team in FIFA, simulated all the games, see how many points I got. It was very, very fun. So make sure don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to my FIFA channel right now. Back to FPL. So, yes. Yes, Daddy. Let's collab on stream, yeah? On the FIFA stream? To be fair, so when I started the season, I did a FPL GameWeek 1 watch-along on the 3 o'clock games. And the main idea was that I could get guests on every week. But I kind of just don't like doing the streams on that time because I can't watch a game. It just doesn't feel right. It looks like I'm doing a face watch-along. Well, to be fair, right now I'm doing a chat long. So there we go. Rafinha, good potential differential captain, Bacon Boy. I think he's probably one of the better differential captains, but I don't think you should. Well, I wouldn't captain Rafinha, but then again, I did triple captain Bamford last year. I did also captain Emi Martinez last year. Can I really give captain advice? Maybe. I think Rafinha, if you're looking for a differential, you need to boost your rank right now. Rafinha's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Would you take a -8 or wildcard? It depends. If you're planning on wildcarding soon anyway, like me, I'm wildcarding next week, so I'm not taking a -4. I didn't even take a -4 last week, even though I probably should have, in hindsight. But then again, we got big boy Josh Brownhill to come in now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Best ever player. So, I think it's okay to watch. The thing is, people will tell you, definitely don't do a -8 wildcard instead. But, it could work out, so it doesn't matter. You do what you want to do, and it could work out after a week. Could work out after 2 weeks, so definitely don't do it. But it depends when you're going to wildcard. Maybe you've already used your wildcard, but if you're asking, probably not. Who should I replace with Trent? I think a Chelsea defender, even if you're going to wildcard soon, Chelsea defender is a must right now. Chelsea defenders are going to be so highly owned on captains, I probably wouldn't even get a rank gain from a clean sheet. I probably won't, and I know that. But, yeah. You should take Bamford out, mate. Bamford's here for vibes, alright? Bamford Ballon d'Or, I call him. Big boy Bamford. He's the best striker in the world, right? And he's just there for vibes. And he's got an ankle injury because of how much he's carrying the vibes, the X-vibes of this team. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. Will you hit the wildcard button tomorrow itself to get ahead of the price rises and falls? Yes, so tomorrow, live captain watch-along. I've captained Ronaldo! Sue! And it's going to be the first game, which not only means we get to see the 3 o'clock team news like Chelsea lineup, which will be exciting to see. But 2, I'm going to activate my wildcard on stream. Oh, hey, I might even make some transfers as well. Wow, amazing, amazing, amazing. That's going to be very, very, very sexy. So on that note, that is actually going to be the end of the Q&A today, just because I've had the call. Burgers are actually ready. Burgers are ready. The burger nips are out because I'm going to have some burgers. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and that's going to be all. Hopefully I've answered some questions. I know I talk about 10 minutes for a question sometimes, and then I half talk about one and then stop. But there we are. That's what we do here. But we have a bit of fun, and that is all. But thank you for watching. If I haven't got to your question, then unlucky. And that is going to be all. Thank you. Remember to join the stream tomorrow. Streaming about 12 my time. Work that out yourself. Can't be bothered to work it out for you. 12 BS. Are we BST? When the kickoff for the Man United game is. But also, remember.
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.